For today's video, we're answering one of the most asked questions that you guys have been asking us, where we go for date night and where you guys can go to celebrate here in Waikiki. The food here is awesome. Lots of heritage, very local flavors, and honestly, a renowned chef here in Hawaii. You guys just gotta try.
With local culture flavors, but elevated.
You can't go anywhere else in the world and have this kind of cuisine that's special in Hawaii.
What's going on, Foodie Ohana? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having an awesome day.
So for today's video, we're answering one of the most asked questions that you guys have been asking us, and it's actually where we go for date night, where we celebrate our birthdays, anniversaries, Christmases, sometimes family dinners, and where you guys can go to celebrate here in Waikiki. So that's where we're taking you guys along today. It's a very renowned restaurant, so you guys definitely can check it out.
So whether you're trying to celebrate a special occasion or you just want to treat yourself sometimes, we all have those evenings.
And we do want to give a big shout out to today's sponsor, which is Waikiki Malia by Outrigger. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support and sponsor this channel. It really means a lot to us. And we want to kind of talk about our sponsor. So Waikiki Malia by Outrigger is located in the middle of Waikiki. It's one of the closest locations for the best food, shopping, restaurants, and it's near the beach. If you guys are Kama'aina, you're wondering about your upcoming staycation, yes, they do have Kama'aina discount.
Yep, save a little bit on the wallet for us locals.
And Waikiki Malia by Outrigger is a really great launch pad for those who don't want to spend too much money and they want to be in the prime location of Waikiki. And it's located right on Kuhio Avenue, so right smack dab in the middle of Waikiki. What else could you ask for? And today's restaurant is actually only 8 minutes away, walking distance from Waikiki Malia.
Dang, that's close.
So if you guys are staying near here, Waikiki Malia or anywhere else in Waikiki, this restaurant is super close. And we want to introduce you to today's restaurant, but let's go inside first, guys.
We're actually running a little late, so let's go inside so we can introduce the host for today's awesome eats.
So before we get into today's video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up to support us. And if you have not already, subscribe to our channel.
Hit that button down below, y'all.
Button.
All right, see you inside.
Let's go.
Hi, this is the first time we're meeting Amanda and Felix. We always wanted to sort of run into you guys, and now we did. So,
Hi.
yeah.
So what was your guys' name?
Yeah, from
Kelly.
Seattle.
I'm
Kelly and Pac.
Pop. All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Also running into you guys.
Welcome to Roy's Waikiki. Just some ice water and seasoned edamame to start you off tonight.
Thank you. Starting the night right with some drinks. They did recommend these martinis, in-house made, their house specialty drinks. And instead of bread, very local style, we got edamame. It's like sweet chili, garlicky, sticky. You guys don't know what edamame is, that's just soybeans. Nana's prioritizing the sanitize. It looks like she's already thirsty. Ooh, she got the pretty one.
It smells very strong. What? It tastes like candy.
It looks like candy.
It tastes like a blue raspberry candy or something. The alcohol is very strong though, so gotta put this one down. if I want to make it through the whole video.
Or you can finish that and let everybody know how you really are.
That one is pretty strong,
Oh
y'all.
man, can't wait to try mine. All right, and then I believe mine is the Roy's signature Hawaiian martini. It looks very Hawaiian. And to me, the dead giveaway is a slice of pineapple. Gotta make it local. Oh wow. Like Amanda said, it's really strong. I could probably light this baby up and make it a flaming martini. Mine's isn't overly sweet, but you can really taste the pineapple in here. So basically this one is just coconut rum and Maui Gold pineapples.
Vanilla.
Oh, and vanilla vodka, yeah. It literally tastes like a pina colada in a fancy glass, so pinkies out. Oh, Amanda might like this one more. This thing ain't girly at all, guys. I cannot wait to eat this. I have not had this in a while. It looks simple, but it's very addicting. You could like just eat a whole bucket of these and forget that you ate that much, you know? Nice sesame oil, chilies, garlic, really nice. Not too spicy, not too sweet. Perfect for y'all that's on keto. It's good for you too, guys. So, you know, eat without the guilt. I personally still rather have bread, but this is very appropriate for tonight's local Asian fusion feast. So if y'all don't know already, with the starter here, we're at Roy's, and this is one of his locations. I believe it's Roy's in Waikiki. The original one is in Hawaii Kai, and there's also one in Ko'olina now. So bonus for y'all that's been wondering, Amanda, Felix, where can we eat when we're staying Ko'olina side? Make a reservation at Roy's. Trust us. Do yourselves a favor. Roy's is amazing. We personally, like Amanda mentioned earlier, come celebrate several of our anniversaries already at Roy's. Usually the Hawaii Kai location.
It's gonna be the Szechuan baby back pork ribs here, okay?
All right, awesome. Thank you.
It's a little warm, okay?
So Justin did mention that the chef of the evening already pre-selected some dishes for us to try. I guess like their in-house most known dishes. So this is their Szechuan baby back ribs. Right away, you can smell that Szechuan sticky spice, you know. This is more like a barbecue sauce with Szechuan chilies, so really excited for that.
Unagi, butterfish, with our sweet wasabi ginger, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Everything just looks and smells so good already.
Some popcorn sauce for after those ribs.
Did you guys see that in real time? That thing grew like from a centimeter to that. Some towelettes for when we get our fingers nice and sticky, icky with those ribs. All right, guys, real quick before we get into dinner, a little bit backstory about Roy Yamaguchi. Very renowned chef. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him by now. If not, he's one of the founding fathers of the Hawaii Regional Cuisines. He literally dedicated his life to his craft, his work, using local ingredients with European techniques with like an Asian fusion twist. So this food is awesome, guys. Trust us when we say awesome. I know we've been saying that a lot, but you guys just gotta come down here and try it out. And I guess the best thing about eating Roy's is a lot of the proceeds goes to grants back to the local communities and through donations. So, you know, you can eat here and feel good about it too. So big shout out to Roy's staff for hosting us. Let's get into the food. Yeah, even the chopsticks here are fancy, guys. It comes with a chopstick holder for a chopstick samurai like me. The first thing we're gonna try is this thing called a frying dragon roll. I guess it's like a pun on flying. I'm just gonna try it first because honestly I kind of forgot what he mentioned was in here. I believe the flowers are edible. There's like micro flowers on here too. Ooh.
Looks saucy.
So sorry, what was in the roll again?
Miso butterfish, avocado, unagi. It's going to have tempura fry on the outside. Two sauces are going to be kabayaki, the spicy aioli. The green one is going to be the sweet ginger wasabi butterfish.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you. That's a lot to take in. The fish, the main thing on the inside is misoyaki butterfish, unagi, which is why I like it so much so far. A bunch of fish in there. But yeah, the sauce, I kind of wish there wasn't that much sauce as it kind of hides the flavor of the fish. But yeah, it looks like spicy sriracha kind of mayo, unagi sauce, and wasabi aioli. It goes really well all together though. So if you don't mind like a saucy roll, this is right up your alley. And the outside is lightly fried in that tempura battered nori, so it's really good. I like it. I'd probably order this like once a day if I could.
Oh my goodness. This is huge, guys. Are you sure we can eat these?
I ate it. The flowers.
I don't want to eat it.
Man, it's not a flower type of gal.
Oh, and guys, there's like even radish on here. There's like a spicy ahi sauce, green onions. That's good. So guys, I really like the light crunch on the outside. There's so many different textures, so many different flavors. My mouth is literally glowing up on the inside. There's so many things going on, but in a very good way. The fish, it has kind of like a seared kind of flavor. The fish is seared before rolling. I'm not too sure, but very, very good. Definitely gonna get this again. So guys, these are Keawe wood smoked baby back Szechuan ribs. And I can't even tell you guys the smell. Like, I wish we had smell-o-vision because it smells so good. Look at that, guys. Time to try it. Slight sweetness, very, very saucy. The meat is very tender. It's not fall apart, which we actually prefer. We don't like when the rib bone just falls off. Has a nice chew to it. Tender, guys, tender. And that sauce, sweet, salty, surprisingly not spicy. That sauce goes so well with the fatty rib. And you can taste the slight smokiness. We totally forgot to tell you about the location of this restaurant. So Roy's Waikiki is actually located in the landmark area of Waikiki Beach Walk. If you guys aren't familiar, it's kind of like on the other end of Lures, more towards like Fort DeRussy Beach. This area has been redeveloped within the past like 10 years, I believe. And this restaurant is right there. So if you guys are anywhere near like the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center, Duty Free Galleria, this restaurant is super close. I believe it's Waikiki Beach Walk and Kalia Road. Don't quote me on that, I'm pretty sure. But it's actually located in the Embassy Suites Hotel. So if you guys do want to come down, it's really great to walk here. But if you have a rental car or driving by chance, you can also valet at the Embassy Suites. It's going to be $6 for 4 hours. And another great thing about Roy's and the thing about coming here is you're actually supporting a local business, and he prides himself in 1, supporting the local community, 2, supporting local farmers, and 3, supporting local fishermen. So you know that when you dine here, you are actually supporting all of the communities on Oahu and in Hawaii. His restaurant is a very mix of flavors. So in every dish you can kind of see like the American twist, the European twist, the Asian twist, the Hawaiian twist. Everything here is like a combination of all the different people, all the different cultures here in Hawaii. And honestly, it's a very beautiful thing, guys. You can't go anywhere else in the world and have this kind of cuisine that's special in Hawaii. If you guys do come here, we really hope that you guys enjoy this type of cuisine, because honestly, this is like our home cuisine. Local fusion of food. Let's get Felix eating that rib. What does he think?
Really good. I like that they use the Szechuan peppers so it doesn't burn your mouth. I don't think they use that much of it either, just enough to nicely flavor it. The thing I like about Roy's is the flavors are very familiar with local culture flavors. Like this tastes kind of like something my parents would make, like hoisin sauce, like meats, you know, kind of thing at home, but elevated. So you're not gonna get surprised with any of the flavors here if you're a local and you're eating at Roy's. For visitors, oh man, you're gonna be blown away by all these flavors. Oh, I taste the smokiness now from that Keawe wood. So good, guys. Do yourselves a favor. Plan that special occasion. Make your reservations now at Roy's. There's a dine-in option. You can even sit outside on the lanai. They even have a sushi counter if you just want to come here for the sushi. I would.
We actually just met one of the managers. Her name is Diva. She was super, super nice, and we want to say thank you so much for hosting us today. She was very, very informative of this restaurant. So she did mention that we didn't know was the baby back ribs that we ate earlier is actually a Roy's original recipe. It's over 30 years old, guys. That is heritage. She did mention that this restaurant has been really, really busy these days because of the influx of visitors. So like we did mention in other videos, we want to reiterate that make sure you guys keep a positive mindset when you guys come out here. A lot of restaurants are just overwhelmed. She even talked about today that some people come walk in and don't reserve, and unfortunately they can't accommodate them. So if you guys do want to come down to Roy's Waikiki, make sure you guys make a reservation ahead of time, because this spot is very, very busy.
At least 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, try to make a res at least 2 weeks in advance just to be safe, guys, and you will not regret it.
So what Diva was saying, the misuyaki butterfish is like probably the second most ordered dish here at Roy's. If you haven't had butterfish, where have you been? Please try it. Do yourselves a favor. Butterfish is like literally namesake, butter. It's butterfish. Like locals love it. It is on the pricier side compared to other fishes, but I swear this is like the wagyu of fishes. It's so moist and fatty. Diva was mentioning they marinate it for like 13 hours in their secret blend of spices, sauces, and then pan-seared to perfection. It looks like it's on the same sauces as the flying dragon roll. Putting in that B-roll action. Oh man, look at that. Oh, and also has that blackened rice. Oh guys, this thing is so moist, so flaky. Like I said, the Wagyu of fish. You can see all the glistening, healthy fats coming out already as soon as I forked it. You don't need a knife for this, trust me. Here's to the first bite. Oh man, that caramelization from the marinade of the fish on that flat griddle top is amazing. Dude, this is like a fish steak. It's also sitting on a bed of vegetables like bean sprouts, looks like some carrots, celery. Just balances out so well because the fish itself, guys, is rich. You gotta balance it out with some of the veggies. It's served with black rice. I'm not sure what this is. It looks interesting. It's a little on the salty side, but almost like coffee. I know it's not coffee flavored, but it has some kind of nutty notes to it. Soy sauce risotto. I'm gonna have to ask Justin again what is in this rice thing, because this is good.
My turn.
Tasty so far.
Good.
Oh, we did have a question. What was this rice?
Chinese black rice.
You know what they use to flavor it? Like it's really interesting.
We use a butter
Chinese black-
sauce in there, a lot of garlic in that. Because usual rice is gonna be bleached, this is gonna be non-bleached, so you get a lot of that nice natural flavor to that as well.
So it's natural rice flavor.
All right, thank you.
You guys heard that? Blackened Chinese rice. He said that they cook it in like garlic and butter, so it's gonna be really rich, and it has the natural rice flavor. Okay, I can't wait to try this.
Unbleached rice.
Unbleached rice, sorry. Natural unbleached rice. And Diva did mention that this is a local favorite. Locals come here just for this, guys.
I can see why now.
Wow. Let me try that rice. Yeah, it does kind of have like a bitter taste. It kind of tastes like tea rice or something.
Yeah, it's almost like nutty, yeah.
Nutty.
I
but
guess
this-
that's the flavor of unbleached rice. Is that a puree or is that a sauce, the
I
orange?
got a hit of that wasabi sauce.
What is that orange sauce, babe? See that orange thing, guys? Yo.
It's a sweet potato puree, and I think this green one is wasabi. Ooh, if you don't like wasabi, maybe opt out of that wasabi sauce. It really complements the fish because the fish is very fatty, whereas the wasabi gives it like a nice kick.
I think this dish is my favorite so far. When Diva said it's a local's favorite, it's a local's favorite. I'd come back just for this.
All right, pardon me here.
Oh,
We
look
got a
at
crispy
that.
whole Branzino, all right? So with our non-plow sauce, pickled onions, and Thai herb, bowl of rice, okay?
Branzino, that's the fish.
Yes, absolutely. European sea bass.
I did not know the fish would come out like this. So this is called the whole fried Branzino. I thought Branzino was like a nickname for something. That's actually the name of the fish. Look at the beauty of this thing. They literally give you a whole fish. It looks like it's sitting on a bed of Asian mix of veggies with bean sprout, carrots. It looks like there's also pork belly. Come on guys, fish and pork belly. This is a very Asian dish. I see some tomatoes. Fish is gonna be the star here. I already know it. I don't remember the last time I had a whole flash fried fish like this, but I am very, very excited. It even comes with a side of like bowl of rice, just in case you're still hungry. Oh, jasmine rice, nice. Whole fish caught my attention and I forgot about the miso butterfish. Guys, this thing is like, looks like it should just be the centerpiece. I can't even eat it because this looks so pretty. I think the easiest thing would be to turn it on its side and then kind of work from there. Oh man, it's so crispy. Can you guys hear that? How crispy that is. Look at the moistness. Off the bone, guys. Literally. Very Asian flavors. Yeah, I kind of want to try the sauce first. Sometimes you got to try the sauce first to make sure it's not too salty. Otherwise, you don't want to dunk your whole fish fillet in there. Give the veggies with the sauce a try. Very Thai flavors. Not too sweet, but mostly sour and spicy. Lightly dip it in the sauce because it is a little salty. I think it's fish sauce. Here's the fish, guys. Oh, this just takes me back to Vietnam when we went on the boat ride in Mekong Delta. And there was a place within the Delta area that they would catch your fish and cook it fried, like whole, exactly like this. This just reminds me of that time. It's interesting that they've incorporated pork belly into this too. I want to almost say this is like more of a Filipino dish with the pork belly. Kind of reminds me of a lechon flavor, lechon kawali.
A nam pla. Should I try
Let's see
it?
what Amanda thinks. Hey, welcome to the butterfish.
Oh, I thought you told me to finish it. So just from the first glance and the sniff, I can just smell that fish sauce. It smells.
All right, pardon me, coming in here, we got the Macadamia nut crusted Makajiki, served with Parmesan spetzel and our lobster cream sauce. Please enjoy, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, this one is the visitor's favorite.
Okay, we'll talk about that one in a little bit, but let's try this Branzino first. It looks like on this side is more like tomatoey and this side looks a little more creamy. Let me try that tomatoey side first. Very East Asian flavors. I do taste the fish sauce, a nice herby flavor, I think from the tomatoes and from the cilantro. And there is mint in here as well. Okay, let me try the other side, which is more creamy looking.
I didn't even know there were two sides.
Yeah, it looks like creamy on this side. Whoa. What is that? It kind of has like a Thai curry kind of flavor. Very, very good.
Let me try. I'll try with the pork.
I don't know, am I tripping? Like, is it different? Is it the same?
Oh, it's coconut milk.
Yeah, it's like a coconut curry kind of flavor. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention about the butterfish is, guys, there's no
Bone.
bones at all. This one has a lot of bones, so just be careful, but that butterfish is easy, no bones at all. Okay guys, I am a big fan of this coconut side.
Yeah, we definitely want to try this. This looks very user-friendly or eater-friendly, I guess. If it's your first time or you're not that adventurous yet to eat like that kind of fish, this one looks very eater-friendly. It's like the fish fillet, 2 different sauces, and asparagus.
So guys, this one is the favorite amongst everyone who visits here in Roy's. It's one of their most popular dishes. This one is the Macadamia nut crusted catch of the day. And Justin did mention that this one is actually swordfish, locally caught swordfish. And to reiterate exactly what I said earlier, when we talked to Diva, she did say the same thing. Roy's always tries to support local fishermen and local farmers. So you guys know that this is a local swordfish. And oh my goodness, guys, the presentation is amazing. And let me just put my fork in it and let's just see. Oh my goodness, guys. So nice and flaky. Looks like there's 2 different kinds of cream sauces. They did mention this one was the, I think, lobster sauce.
It was on the menu. It says Kona cold lobster.
So I don't know.
It's lobster bisque.
There's 2 sauces here. Let's try this light colored white one first. Oh my goodness, guys. Just look at that beautiful swordfish. That's amazing.
It looks amazing.
The fish is very lightly crusted. It's not heavily battered. It's not super, super heavy. It's actually very light tasting. The swordfish itself is very lean, but yet tender, yet flaky. Not a really big fishy taste. Honestly, I feel like the lobster flavor is really strong and it actually kind of takes over the dish. It really reminds me of the fish that we ate, the catch of the day at Nico's.
I was gonna say that lobster bisque
Yeah.
side looks like the Nico's one.
Like the Nico's one, but this one is honestly, sorry Nico's, but super high quality. Very good. It is very, very lobstery, and honestly, I thought the darker orange side was going to be the lobster side, but it looks like the creamier, like beige looking one was also lobster. But let's see what Felix thinks.
I don't know about that. Let's just see and find out. First and foremost, let's take these out of here. I don't know what these are. Does anyone eat these? I think it's only for decoration. I feel like I'm on like Hell's Kitchen, and I'm like, so what is this dish you're presenting us? Oh. The creamy sauce, the lighter color one, tastes more like a rich macadamia nut sauce or something. Or it could just be infused with the crust. It's almost like a peppercorn cream sauce. The orange side though. I'm so confused now. It tastes like a tomato bisque actually with bacon. You know, it's kind of smoky. And then the white side I think is, Amanda's right, is the lobster bisque. It's really creamy and has that nice buttery taste like you get in the seafood. That macadamia nut crust is amazing. I can imagine that. Get the bowl of rice. This is like a plate right here, like a high-end plate lunch. That's the one thing I like about Roy's. You know, it's like even though it's high-end food, it's very familiar flavors and very laid-back feeling. I know that sounds weird to say because we're all dressed up and stuff, but the atmosphere is very laid back. I feel like I could just be like in rubber slippers eating this right now, imagining I'm like...
But don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, don't do that. There's a dress code, guys, but I'm just saying I'm imagining it as if I'm eating on Roy's plate lunch with silverware instead of utensils.
What is that on the bottom?
Oh, there's something on the bottom.
I think it's pasta or something. Okay, so I'm gonna try the darker orange side. Felix did mention it was kind of like a tomato bisque type of flavor. Oh, I think this is orzo. Oh yeah, smoky, salty flavor.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Very
like
good.
almost smoky.
I do feel that the orange, tomatoey, biscuity sauce, I feel like it goes really, really well with the macadamia nuts. Overall, I think my favorite one so far was actually this tomato bisque one. Lobster tomato catch of the day. This one is really good. I just really like the whole meaning behind it. Like they use local caught fish, local ingredients. They try to be sustainable. Plus, it's so good. And guys, we got dessert coming up, so we had to stay a little late on the dinner. You know what I mean?
I think it was smart that they used swordfish for this because the sauce itself is pretty heavy, pretty rich,
Yeah.
creamy. The swordfish is really light and lean.
This thing underneath, I think it's orzo pasta. There is some cheese though. I see some like stringiness. I can see why this is one of their favorites. And today, this one was my favorite.
I think we did a pretty good job. There's like hardly any fish left on here. I'm like literally eating whatever's left off the bone. That's how good this thing is. But yeah, I still think my favorite is the miso yaki butterfish, hands down.
Wow, I'm surprised.
The way they've done it here is so good. Do you know what kind of sauces are these?
Yeah, I do. So this is gonna be like the lobster butter sauce. So it's like a reduced lobster reduction sauce with butter.
Is it the same? Because I know like one side is orange, and the other one is like lighter.
Yeah, the other side is gonna be like a beurre blanc sauce. White wine beurre blanc.
So I guess the white side is like a beurre blanc sauce, it's a white wine reduction sauce, and then the orange side is a butter lobster sauce. Oh, also, let us know in the comments below, do you guys eat the eyeballs of the fish? Is that weird to ask? I remember growing up, I used to like, that was my favorite part of the fish. Can't wait for dessert. Yeah guys, so we're pretty full. But you know we gotta have a dessert segment because who would we be if we did it? Here at Roy's, they're very, very famous for their desserts, and one of them being the chocolate molten lava cake. They're also known for their pineapple upside down cake too, so maybe we'll try that. But for now we just got coffee, so Amanda got a hot coffee, and then, oh, looks like they could make the iced coffee. Right, awesome, thank you. You know I gotta have my coffee iced since that's how Vietnamese people do it. We'll see you guys when the dessert comes out. What do you guys think we got?
Why?
I see them cheeks coming in.
Guys, I'm so excited for the dessert. And heads up though, if you guys do want to get dessert, make sure you order it ahead of time because these desserts take time. They have a lot of TLC, tender loving care. You gotta make sure you order it a little bit early so that they can put it in the oven and it'll come out right when you're done with your dinner.
The staff here are really, really excellent on that. They'll remind you, you folks forget. Right when they bring out your entrees, usually they ask you if you know what you want for dessert already. And of course, you already know what you're gonna want by then because by then you would have watched our video and knew which one looked good.
Oh, someone's birthday. Like you guys just heard, people celebrate their birthdays here, anniversaries, anything. Literally, I think 2 years ago, we celebrated Christmas here. Instead of buying each other gifts, we actually went out to a nice dinner. So that was our experience last year, or 2 years ago.
Just do it, trust me, trust us. Come to Roy's, you're gonna have a good time. The food is excellent, staff is nice and friendly. Your wallet's gonna be a little light, but your belly's gonna be filled with joy and happiness. So check them out, guys. You won't regret it. Trust us on this one. Oh man.
Chocolate souffle here with the raspberry kiwi, scoop of vanilla bean ice cream, as well as our pineapple upside down cake, caramel foster sauce, and a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream as well.
Did you say caramel Foster?
Yes.
Oh, that's her
Such
weakness.
a great combination with the pineapple on there.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, Justin.
And then for this one as well, you want to like cut in with your fork just a little bit. Watch the lava flow come out.
Thank you so much.
Looking for that lava flow action. So yeah, guys, earlier, that was a trick question. You know we had to get both? Come on now.
This is one of my favorite desserts at a local high-end restaurant here in Hawaii. This is so good. And he said this is banana Foster sauce. Oh my God, like, I smell it, guys. I smell it. Oh, okay.
I smell the chocolate.
Let's get into it. I'm so excited. This is the chocolate lava cake, raspberry sauce on the bottom that they just swept under. Oh, and it's nice and warm, steamy. The outside has a crunchy brownie shell. Inside is nice and gooey.
What is that, vanilla ice cream?
Very refreshing, kind of more like a sorbet than an ice cream. And on the bottom, there's these cacao nibs. Gives it a nice crunch, nice warm contrast with the cold ice cream. It's very, very good. You can't go wrong with their original lava brownie cake. Lava brownie cake?
Molten lava, brownie, chocolate.
And as you guys know, if you've seen our previous videos, at Aroma Cafe, when I mentioned raspberry chocolate was my favorite combo latte, raspberry with lava cake. chef's kisses.
Oh, what about that pineapple one? I'm really curious about that. That looks good. I love banana foster.
Ooh, if you guys like pineapples and you like banana foster caramel sauce, you're gonna love this. Surprisingly, it's not that sweet. Wait, it's a little sweet from the pineapple, but the cake itself is not sweet. It's very subtle, and that cake just soaks up the banana foster caramel sauce. It's so good.
It looks kind of like a caramelized pineapple.
Yeah, it's like a more caramelized pineapple. It's not like a straight up fresh pineapple, but you know that they don't use pineapple from the can, guys.
I like that they cut it up in like little strips too, so it makes it easier for every bite. I wanna give that one a try first. Pineapple upside down cake. You get a hit of that banana foster. Oh, the cake is nice and fluffy. That bottom crust though is so good. Oh, vanilla bean ice cream. You know me guys, I ain't no noob. What you gotta do is get some of the ice cream in contrast with the banana foster pineapple, and then of course the bundt cake. So all in one bite. Oh yeah, you gotta eat it all together. Sweet, sour, very citrusy. Creaminess of the ice cream, oh, just sets it off right. I like that the pineapple on top here is nicely cut into like little strips, so it makes it easy to eat with each bite. So it's like a nice caramelized pineapple spaghetti candy that you can easily fork instead of like huge chunks. So before Amanda polishes off that chocolate molten lava cake, I'm gonna help myself to some. Looks like the raspberry's done. You cannot go wrong, guys, with either one of these. But I think for me, the champion is still the lava cake. However, I do wish there was more chocolate molten center. We were anticipating this like epic like overflow of molten chocolate goodness coming out when we cut into it, and there wasn't really much of that. It was more like a smidge. If anything, the vanilla ice cream is more sweet than the cake, surprisingly. Oh, I'm so full actually right now and satisfied. Banana Foster cream on chocolate lava cake. Is that weird? You dare me to do that, guys? That was so weird, but so satisfying. I don't even know anymore. Guys, that was a lot of awesome grinds. Fancy dinner, as promised. Told you guys, we'll take you guys to somewhere special, and there it is, Roy's, guys, in Waikiki.
And to kind of recap tonight, I just want to say Roy's is such an awesome restaurant. Not only is their food really delicious, their mission and their hospitality is honestly superb, spectacular. If you guys want to come to Hawaii and you guys want to feel the aloha spirit, you want to taste the aloha spirit, and you want to just vibe with the locals and vibe with the people here, definitely go to Roy's. The way that they give back to the communities, the way that they're sustainably sourced, everything is honestly one of the main reasons why we continue to support Roy's, and we really hope that you guys can check them out.
Top-notch things, guys. They're very top-notch there. So very quick special thanks to the staff at Roy's, Diva, Justin, Mike.
Thank you guys so much. Your guys' hospitality and your service was so awesome. We really thoroughly enjoyed our meal, our experience, everything. It was so awesome.
Also special thanks to Hawk and Kelly. Happy birthday, Kelly. We did not know it was your birthday, but we're so glad we got to meet you on your very special day. We hope you guys enjoyed Roy's.
And thank you for shouting us out on Instagram. We're so happy and thankful you guys actually said that we're one of your favorite Hawaii YouTubers. That's so awesome. Thank you.
Big special thanks to Waikiki Malia. All of this would not have been possible, would not have happened without you.
We want to give a big shout out to them. Thank you so much for sponsoring us and believing in us, small-time YouTubers. You guys really mean a lot to us, so thank you so much. And thank you to you guys as well for continuing to support us, for continuing to be great supporters of our channel, continuing to stay subscribed, right? And hitting that subscribe button, yeah? Give this video a big thumbs up. It really means a lot to us. It really helps our channel grow, and we want to invite you to our Foodie Ohana. Come and join us on every foodie adventure that we have. And we didn't mention this today, but we are locally born and raised here on Oahu our whole lives, and we love all of our Foodie Ohana. So come join us on all of our adventures.
Literally, give this video a big thumbs up because look at this action going on. Literally filming in the dark. We're out of daylight, so.
But hey, we got you guys an awesome sunset view. It's Honestly, today's sunset is breathtaking. So, and thanks again so much for coming along with us on today's foodie adventure. We see you guys on the next one.
All right. Until then, peace out.
Bye, guys. Can you fix your mic to fit the other way? It was pointing right at that screaming baby.
Your wallet will be a little light, but your belly will be filled with joy. So
I wish your face was on it when you said that. If you guys like pineapples, and to kind of recap